We have Hulk hands in honor of.
You have Hulk hands.
My thumb is on the
We have
wrong
Hulk hand
side.
in honor of Michael's bachelor party.
Here's your other one.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, Gus.
I'm all Hulk thumb.
Green thumb.
So it got me thinking, like before we start the podcast, how does the Hulk jack off?
He just does it like normal.
No. But it's like he's
you
like
think
super
his
strong.
cock stays like the size of a little
Does his
cocktail
cock get all like
sausage?
big and green and angry too? Like, is he ever in danger of ripping it off?
I'm
Or
certain
like, what if he squeezes too hard and it just pops off like a
What if
rocket?
you squeeze too hard?
Yeah, I'm not the fucking Hulk.
Is there any picture anywhere of the Hulk with just a tiny little pink penis on his big green butt?
It's like the one thing that doesn't change.
If it doesn't cover everything. Well, his pants don't rip, right? That's the one thing that stays on him. Like his shirt goes, the bottom, like from the knee down to the pants goes. What is it about?
What if he had big green Hulk testicles and still like the little tiny pink dick?
He wouldn't be able to see it.
His balls would look like this.
Also,
like the Hulk hands.
would jacking off cause him to get the transformation to happen? Could it possibly?
What, because he's angry?
No, wouldn't that make
depends on
that
It's
would
just
make-
anger?
that
It
would
Depends
make-
on what he's into.
That would make him human again. I think that would calm him down. Like he'd turn human again. You go back to Bruce Banner. At that point, you're right.
Here, this would be
you're
really
right.
dangerous. What if jacking off as the Hulk was way better than doing it as Bruce Banner? Way better. Because then he's sitting around the house, he's got the decision to make going, well, I could jerk off. Or I could Hulk jerk off.
But we gotta be careful. It's like when you get off, when the Hulk gets off, is it like a tank firing like a round? Is it like he's got a giant hole in the side of his house? He's like, definitely should have Bruce Bannered it.
Also, it's like
That would make him angry too. He'd be like, fuck.
just like jerking off like takes away your ability to make bad decisions. Like if you jerk off, like, oh no, I'm not gonna go do that. I'm just gonna go sleep for 5 hours now. What if like that was one way that he could stave off turning into the Hulk? He's like, he's getting mad. He's like, if I go jerk it right now, I can save this.
So he falls in the thing, and like him and Black Widow are laying there next to each other, and she's like, no, Bruce, like, no, I have to do it.
Exactly.
For your safety. It's for your safety.
Exactly right.
It's for your own good.
No, it's not weird. I promise. That would have made that movie a lot
It's
more.
not you, it's
interesting.
me.
It totally would have, right? Like that's the only one because he's always worried about turning into the Hulk. What if he had this one out that he can do?
Bruce, are you
that-
okay? Shh, don't talk.
He just has to
Just don't make eye contact. Shh.
he has to unleash his green beans.
Too far.
All right,
That was
Uncalled
too far.
for.
Hey, since we're talking about movies, can I talk about something that really struck me as funny this week?
Let's do it.
go for it.
So the new Godzilla trailer came out, and then there's an Asian Godzilla trailer came out, and the people in Japan are really upset because they think that Godzilla, since he's come to America, has gotten fat. They don't like fat Godzilla. They've been really upset by it. I sent some pictures of them. They're like,
Fat shaming.
Japanese people are fat shaming Godzilla
That's
now.
one of the most ridiculous headlines I've ever seen in my life.
That's awesome.
There's a great one of like Godzilla. It's like a side view, and he just looks like a big chub.
He's eating too many like irradiated apple pies.
Yeah.
He got these giant apple pies and
curious
cheeseburgers.
I'm
It's
curious
gonna
how
be
many
like
monsters
Cloverfield.
are in this thing. Like if you watch a trailer, there are clearly like monsters that are not Godzilla in that. Like there's flying ones. Yeah.
Yeah, there are hints as well.
There's
if you look at some of the monitors,
There's like
and some
hints of
the things-
Mothra.
There's at least hints for 3 other monsters. I
Oh no
believe.
shit!
What was the name of the little
They
the
kind of
cheeky
have
little
to after
dinosaur
Pacific Rim. They kind of have to.
Yeah.
Can't go down to one.
in the cartoon? There was like a mini Godzilla who was like,
Godzuki.
yeah.
Look at you.
It's the son of Godzilla.
Because the credits would be like, Godzilla, and they'd be like, Godzuki.
And he can blow smoke rings. He
Yeah, he
was
would like fly in and do a little somersault on the boat.
he was like a shitty version of Godzilla.
And did you hear also that I guess the previous Godzilla movie, the one with Matthew Broderick, that Godzilla has been reclassified, so it's not a Godzilla monster.
Correct.
It is a Zilla.
Zilla, right?
And
They're
not a-
disowning that movie.
Right. So it's like
Was that Delvin?
alternate
chunky.
universe kind of thing.
Yeah, look at big fat
That is
Godzilla.
that is a middle-aged, midlife crisis, buying a convertible, dating a little Godzilla half of his age, American Godzilla
Let's
right
see him
there.
again. I want to see big fat Godzilla.
No.
I love him.
So
Fucking rocket.
is the new
I love
Godzilla? Does the Matthew Broderick Godzilla exist in this universe? Godzilla?
No.
Okay,
Because
so
At
there's
the
like
end
these
of that
disowned.
movie, an egg hatched, didn't it? Oh, sequel. Remember that? Right at the end of the old Godzilla movie?
I think I watched
they
that movie
hatched it?
once.
Yeah, that would be
Just like
Pacific
a
Rim.
hatching egg after the credits.
That's exactly what it
old
smells like.
butt.
Foot.
Here, let me.
Wait, hold on one second,
no,
though.
no.
I want to say something. We were, this is tying up a bunch of thoughts here. We were at the pool. We sat out by the pool all weekend because it was Ashley's birthday.
Great
So we
weekend.
just fucking
The
hung
weather was
out.
perfect.
Happy birthday.
Fucking just hung out and did nothing. But we have a problem in that we have so much ivy around the backyard that like bugs get in there, especially like there's a roving band of wasps that I'm gonna fucking kill eventually.
Roving?
But every summer they move, and I think I've killed them, and they were back again. And they were buzzing around. I splashed one down. I actually got a splash on a wasp and got it to go to hit the ground. I stepped on him. And Ashley pointed out, she said, what would it be like to be that small and like attack something our size and do that? And I said, well, that's basically what we do with Godzilla.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like we were talking about like Godzilla, like wasp has a stinger and I would sting it. But then it struck me as funny because people are scared shitless of bugs. So what if Godzilla was like exactly like a person and when it saw humans it was like it did this number like
It's like knocking down buildings. Get off!
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Godzilla's like an aerosol can. He like shakes and sprays all the people walking around.
That's what his breath weapon is. It's like,
He's got like powder he like pours on top of like main
Yeah, he finally
buildings and
smashes a
stuff.
human and then looks at it. He's just like,
It's like looking at the bottom of his foot. Like, oh,
Or like the fucking tank, the tank rolls up and Godzilla takes and puts a cup over it.
he's like, I'll deal with that later.
then he goes to sleep and the cup's just moving around.
Or he's like,
puts a book on top of it.
there's a
the cup
wet
up
spot on
and
my
the tank is
there's a
going.
wet spot on my floor every morning when I wake up right there. I think it's those damn humans. I saw them in the carpet.
I would pay great money if that was the first scene in the new Godzilla. He comes out of the ocean and a fucking jet flies by him and he goes, where is it?
Or the jet's like a stupid wasp and just like flies into you. It's like it doesn't know.
He goes up to other giant monsters. Is it on me? Is it on me? Where'd it go?
Flies into his ear. He's like,
Would you? How weird that would you be if bugs were tiny humans and you could crush them and like they would have like all of the human guts, so it'd be like a perfect human.
Oh,
and you
that'd be
crush 'em,
horrible.
but it would just be a really tiny like load of intestines and goop. Would you ever be able to crush one?
You have to yell at you and shit? That'd be terrible. No, I couldn't be able
Well,
to
that
do
scene
it.
in Mars Attacks.
I do
where
the
he
thing where I
steps
catch them
on
on a newspaper and put them outside. That's what I would do with the tiny little humans. If you had a little mound of them in your backyard, like an ant mound with all those humans, they were fucking yelling.
it's like a condo in your backyard, like a mountain condo.
Honestly, though, humans would be the worst pest to have.
Especially small ones.
Oh, they would be bitching about everything. Yeah. They'd be like,
You're trying to steal all your food.
they'd have their own like social media. They'll be tweeting about what an asshole you are.
That's really funny. Oh man.
Have you ever tried to make bugs fight?
No.
I used to microwave
Is that
mosquitoes.
legal?
Yeah, I used to like get a bunch of ants and then bung a spider in there, see what happened.
No,
my
Jack,
God.
it's illegal. The police show up if you rig an ant versus spider fight. It's got to be at least 8 ants to the
I was
spider.
going like dog
Isn't that what
fights
happened
are
to Michael
clearly
Vick?
illegal. Cockfighting is legal. Why is it okay if pests fight each other?
Because no one likes pests.
Like vermin fights.
They're called pests.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. Like, when does it get too small where nobody cares
And is it
anymore?
a size thing?
Yeah, well, there's like for example, I just learned about something called a hummingbird moth. It's a bug, but it looks like a hummingbird, and it's like this big. I mean, it's like fat, and it's like that looks like a bird. Like I could never squash that.
Is it the American version of Mothra? All fat?
It's big.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You would never squash a bird.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a bird's off limits. But
Yeah,
a moth, you could squash.
Yeah, a moth are you like bad at it. Like this, I wouldn't touch because like I feel like that thing is too big for me to mess with.
But
Like,
there are
it's-
lots of moths that are bigger than birds.
So it's weird though. It's like
I watched a bird die on TV once.
You want to talk
Gus, you
about
want
it?
to do the?
Do you want to talk about it?
What does that even mean?
No, I was just thinking about terrible things that happen in nature. There was a duck, and it had like 4 ducklings, and then there was this little runt duckling at the back.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Couldn't really keep up, so like they would all swim along, and then the little runt would be like, "Wait for me," and it wouldn't be able to keep up. They kept having to wait. In the end, the daddy duck just swam around, pecked it to death, and they carried on. It was just floating.
Wow.
You saw this on TV?
Yeah, it was like on I don't know, David Attenborough or something.
Harsh.
It was really harsh. I was really sad. It was just floating.
He's
head
probably
down.
got to do that to make sure all the other ones live, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Just nip it in the bud.
All the
Same
time.
with the Rock of Gibraltar. We won't give that back to the Spanish.
And you're like, fuck it, where's ours?
It's a great tactical location.
In case you go to war with Spain. That'd be awesome.
I think it's like a choke point for the Mediterranean, right? Or anything
Yeah, I guess
coming
so.
in and
Yeah.
out of the Mediterranean.
It's
Choke point for what, though?
Ships.
Okay. What,
It's a bizarre
what
place,
century
too.
is this? I mean, like,
What, you
that
think
a
people don't
rock-
use ships anymore?
Yeah, but I think the way you block that is you don't need the fucking rock. You just get a massive battleship and park it. That's gonna be way better than what are you gonna do? Roll cannons up to the top of Gibraltar? Put a
Yeah.
catapult up there?
You can't sink a rock.
You can't sink a rock. But what the fuck are they gonna do up there? We have ballistic missiles that can go across 3 continents and hit shit. What are you worried about a
You
rock?
dig into the rock. You bury yourself in the rock.
Give the fucking rock
You get
back.
buried by the rock when
Just
the
being
rock
dicks.
gets hit it.
That's
No,
tradition.
I'm with you. Keep
What
that
are you going to
rock.
put on the rock that's going to give you a tactical advantage?
It's just a port. It's useful.
I'm asking how. I'm asking you. When people have drones and ICBMs,
You fucking shoot him down. You put a big gun on top of that rock.
this is it. Tell me this big gun. What are you putting
They
up
have
there?
guns that shoot down missiles.
I guess you can put a battery of missiles up there.
Right, but missiles
Put it on
and
a fucking
guns to
ship.
shoot missiles
Park
down.
the fucking ship out there.
What is it with you in this giant
You
ship
sink
that we're
the ship
supposed
with
to
the
be?
rock.
Where's
It's
the
like
ship?
rock, paper, scissors. Rock beats boat.
Rock beats
Come
ship.
on, man.
You can sink you ever sink a boat with a rock? It's the same concept.
Do you read that? They
I showed these guys that mobile game I was playing called Piano Tiles, which
you suck.
I have footage of these guys just playing it nonstop in the Texas sun. Just like it's a game where at any point in time, sitting here right now,
Piano Tiles.
you are 9 seconds away from your highest score in this
Oh,
game.
God.
And you're
Basically,
always
just have to
nine-
hit a bunch of things. My best score was like 7.6 seconds or something. Lindsay beat me. Screw you, Lindsay. On the way home from that shoot, I deleted it from my phone.
Did you?
In Gus's car, I was like, I'm deleting
then
it.
you wouldn't have seen my latest
So is
score.
it anything like Flappy Bird?
Gus is playing it right now.
Yeah, Gus is playing it. Oh, so are you playing it on the screen?
Yeah.
So this is it. Yeah, this is.
Oh, your best is 8.
So you
didn't
have
ever
to
get
tap the black tiles and they move down. And it's very simple. Oh, look at you, Gus.
That
Go,
was
go,
a good
go,
one.
go, go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this could be a new record. Gus!
Gus, if you break your
That was great.
I missed.
you missed. You
So
tapped the
what-
wrong one.
you
So
go
that's it.
all the
So he
way, then
just-
you hit the
and then
green.
there, and then he gets his time. So you just do that over and over again. And like we were like trying to shave like a 1/10 of a second off of our times.
We even came up with different tactics. Like you can have the one where you go in one finger really fast, or you do.
You beat Gavin's time.
You beat my
Oh, I did it right here.
How did you do
I
that?
just beat your time.
Are you kidding me?
You
We
have no
tried
idea,
for a whole
Jack. This
day.
was like 5 or 6 hours
I've
when we were
never
shooting
gotten
immersion.
below 8 seconds, and I just got 7.5.
What in the
Jesus
fuck? Now
Christ.
I have to
Victory
play.
lap.
He pulled his thing out of his head. Gus is running around the studio knocking
lost
shit
the
over.
earpiece. He lost his
Oh my
earpiece.
god. Watch out for the piñata.
This is really seriously what a big deal this was on
What
set.
just happened?
If you were there,
I've never seen Gus that excited
if you
in
were
my
there on the
life.
shoot, you would understand. He was trying so
I
hard
lost
to
my
get under.
earpiece. I think I broke it. I'm really
He
sorry.
was so
He
mad.
was trying so hard to get under 8 seconds. You beat my time.
Oh
You
my
beat-
God.
Did you beat Lindsay?
No, I don't think
right,
so. I think
so-
Lindsay was 7.4.
So I just got an update. Koo gave me an update. He said that currently they do 6%. That's
6%.
what to this day. That's what Child's Play runs. As big as it's gotten, it still runs 6%.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. It's so amazing that they do that.
Is he watching? What?
No, I just texted him.
okay.
I texted him, and then I
gonna say, he doesn't
was interrupted by
doesn't
Gus's
have
high
time for that.
score victory lap.
wrapped around the post.
You clicked it off when you ran, and then you ran by the post and it hooked. That would have been great if it like yanked you off your feet by your ear. That'd have been
Wow.
great. So anyway, so that was it. You'll get addicted to it if
So
you play
people
it. I
are
guarantee.
losing their mind. All right.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
You have one couch in your house, Jack, that your cats just it's one couch.
Yeah.
And your cats apparently hate that fucking couch.
No, that's
or really like it.
It was a scratching post basically.
Like they have I mean, I've seen scratches. They're like
Yeah.
excavating. Like they had to put on little hats with lights on them to like go back.
Yeah.
at the
War zone.
project.
I see like little signs with like cats with like hard hats on them.
I just
They put up
imagine
cones,
at
like, one
night,
watches.
They wait for the guards to go by, and they're like, "All right, we're clear." They get in there with spoons.
They're fucking Shawshanking little pieces of couch out in the yard.
It's like if this is the couch here, right here, they're like in about this far
yeah,
at this
they've
point.
demolished that couch.
It's fucking amazing.
No, that was actually.
Go, hey, you go get your blindfold on.
Go get your blindfold.
ready to go
Yeah,
do that.
happy
Can I just
bachelor
tell you
party,
something?
Michael.
Can I tell you something real quick? I've never gotten involved with a
No
pinata where we didn't go to the hospital afterwards.
So
I'm
it's
not
good-
kidding.
We're,
Yeah.
we're right by the hospital now.
That's true.
the
Dell
children's hospital.
Children's, which is perfect for
No
Gavin.
blindfold, I'm being told. So Gavin, get over there.
Wait, no blindfold?
We don't have a blindfold, I guess.
Well, then do we got to pull the pinata up and
Gavin
down?
looks uncomfortable. I've never seen you look uncomfortable before in my life, and you look really uncomfortable.
All right, so Blaine's going to be pulling on the pinata.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back this Wednesday with an episode of The Patch, and next Monday with
gonna
another
throw
episode of
him a
RT
rock at him.
Podcast.
All right, happy
Bye.
bachelor party, Michael.
Oh shit!
Andy!
What? You okay? Yeah. Okay. Did it break a light? It broke a light.
it's all good. Blaine was all like, nobody's gonna hit it. I'm gonna totally. No.